Hey guys, what's up? This is me, Chris Cross on the small TV, maybe? I'm trying to think of a slogan now. But anyway, let me tell you about this story about me almost getting in a fight last night. And the key word is almost. I didn't get in a fight, people, so you see, look, got no bruises or anything and no scratches or whatever. But anyway, this is what happened yesterday. So me and my friend Jennifer, who is a sister to me, who's like a sister to me, or whatever, we decided to go eat dinner last night. And then after we got done eating dinner, she was like, "Chris, I need to go by Walmart and pick up this gas card or this check before I go back home to Newport." And I'm thinking, okay, I'll take you by there because she rode with me or whatever. So anyway, we leave our restaurant that we went to and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I want some ice cream, whatever. And I was like, do you want some ice cream? And she was like, no, I'm okay. She was like, I'm full, whatever. And like, she might be full, but I was full too. But I knew that I wanted ice cream. Like, I can make room for ice cream and snow cones. So, yeah. So if I'm full to the limit that my stomach's like poked out, whatever, I would find a way to put some snow cones or ice cream in there, whatever. But anyway, we stopped at Andy's and got ice cream, whatever. Or I stopped at Andy's and got some ice cream, whatever. And then after we left Andy's, we went to Walmart, and she was like, "Well, Chris, it's not gonna take forever. All I gotta do is just go in there, pick it up, and leave, whatever." So that was her plan, and that was my plan too. I was like, "Okay, I will drive around the parking lot and just come get you, whatever." So she was like, "Okay." So she gets out the car, and I'm driving my little white Sunfire or whatever. And I'm driving or whatever, and then I drive into the Hobby Lobby parking lot because the Walmart parking lot and then the Hobby Lobby parking lot, they're connected to one another. And then I get on the Hobby Lobby parking lot and I turn to my left. That is my left, right? Okay, yeah, my left, whatever. And then if you know the Walmart parking lot, you either go one way or there's like you go one way or you can go both ways. And the both ways are usually in the middles, and the ones that go one way are like spread out, whatever. So anyway, I was at the edge. I was on the left side of the store, or whatever. So I'm driving through the left side of the parking lot, or whatever. And the road that I went to was the one road where you go one way, which people don't understand these days. I found out yesterday. So I was driving, and then I had my ice cream in my car, and I see this woman and her kid walking. I was like, "Oh, let me slow down." And I wasn't speeding, so don't think that Chris Cross was like a little daredevil, was like whatever, because I wasn't speeding or whatever. I was just being cautious because I didn't want the kid to jump out, and then I spilled my ice cream that I just got. I was more worried about. I'm trying to think. The kid and the ice cream, whatever, because like the ice cream was good, but then the kid, he looked like he was okay. He looked like he was good too. But then, I wouldn't eat him or anything, but I'll eat the ice cream. But anyway, so I was driving, and then I get to the end of the parking lot where I was going to turn right. I encountered this blue I encountered this blue PT Cruiser or whatever, and I started hearing this yelling noise or whatever. I'm thinking, who's yelling or whatever? So I looked to my right and looked to my left, and then I see this black woman or whatever, and she's like, and then like I first I I see this woman and like she was yelling. I'm thinking, who's she yelling at? Because I was like, I didn't do anything. I'm just eating my ice cream and picking on my friend in front of Walmart. So I was like, obviously I can't do anything wrong, whatever. So I'm thinking she yelling at this woman with her kid or whatever. I was like, I'm trying to be nosy like my mom, whatever. I'm like trying to figure out like, ooh, what's going on? What's going on? And then I see the woman, her kid, just walking on by, whatever. I'm thinking, okay, she's not yelling at her. And I look at the woman, the angry black woman, and she was looking at, she pointed at me. And I'm thinking, what did I do? What did I do? Whatever. And then she was like, mouth, mouth. I'm thinking, okay, what am I supposed to do? She's like, go to your left. I'm like, I just came from my left. I was like, I just went to the left to come to get to the spot or whatever. And she was like, you all in the middle of the way. I'm like, I'm supposed to be in the middle of the way because one, it's a one way drive thingamajigger, one way parking lot, whatever. She was like, you all in the middle of the way. I'm thinking, okay, what I'm supposed to do. She's like, go to your left. I'm like, no, I gotta go to my right. And then she was like, move. I was like, I can't move because you're in my way. And then she got people backed up, and then she trying to use them as her side. She was like, you got all these people trying to get where I'm supposed to be at. I'm thinking, I was like, all you gotta do is just drive around. And I was like, if they get that spot, then that's your fault because one, you have no right to be yelling at me. And then she was like, move your black butt, but she didn't say butt. She said the a double snakes. Yeah, a double snake word or whatever. I'm like, it is not that serious, or whatever. And then anyway, and then she was like, forget this, and she did a little hand. She's like, forget this. I'm like, okay, but she didn't say forget this. She said the other word. If you ever heard CeeLo Green's "Forget You" song, the uncensored part, that's the word she said or whatever. She's like, forget this, and then she like made like a big old turn or like a big old turn or whatever. And then she had the nerve to give me a stank face like, I'm thinking, okay, well, whatever. And then I drove off, whatever. And then Jennifer, she was like, what's wrong? I was like, I almost got in a fight with this woman. And she was like, what do you mean? I told her the story, whatever. And she was like, you should have took the parking spot. I was like, yeah. But I was like, I was ready to watch Glee, whatever. So yeah, if I'm supposed to be going back to Walmart either tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. So if I see a blue PT Cruiser, you know what's up. Because she didn't want none of this, other this crisscross, because it wouldn't be pretty. It wouldn't. I'm not sure what I would do. I don't know. I probably if I ever saw her in a parking lot, well, I don't know what she looked like. All I know is I saw some big old black hands, and I saw a big. I heard. All I remember is a big hand. I wonder if it was a man. Who knows? But anyway, I saw his big old arms and hands, and then I hear this voice. I can still hear the voice because it sounded like she was smoking cigars. And she sounded like she had a frog in her voice. She's like, moo, moo. So if I ever hear a voice like that and some big old hands and a blue PT Cruiser in Walmart, be prepared to face this because you have made this person very upset. I even called my mama about this. I called my cousin, my brother. I'm telling you about it. So I'm upset. I'm still affected by this whole thing, and like it's to the point where I'm just. But yeah, so be prepared, blue woman. Wait, black woman, the PT Cruiser with some big hands and a froggy voice, because it's going down.